One of the largest impacts that Navajo people have watched with the climate crisis is to our water, to our wildlife, to our food systems. I think the Navajo Nation will become a very, very difficult place to live if we continue to ignore the science and deny that climate is changing on us. My name is Brett Isaac. I am from Baby Rocks, Arizona. I am the co-CEO and founder of Navajo Power. Remember those train tracks right there? So they used to haul coal on that. That mine's no longer there now. So that's why me and your dad are starting to put up solar panels, because people need power. My father was a jack of all trades, but one of the main things that he did was a heavy equipment foreman operator. So he always worked for someone, and I wanted to work for myself. So let's look at the volt, push the battery button. My goal is to build large solar projects that essentially reutilize the infrastructure left behind by fossil fuels, but instead build miles and miles of solar farms. I remember when I first started the first solar company, all my relatives here were a little mad at me for getting into renewables. They're like, why are you doing this? And we rely on coal and stuff. But now the conversation is, we need you to work faster. These kids will always have a place they can call home. If something ever scary were to happen, like a pandemic, where do we go? You know, there's always going to be this spot on the globe that represents their ancestors and us and the future. That's what we want to preserve. Damn, this is getting bad on the haze.
Yeah, when you could smell it when you breathe it in, it was thick one time.
Looking at the communities that are affected by these fires, looking at these communities that have respiratory issues because of coal mining, looking at these uranium communities that are having massive problems with cancer due to the radiation and the lack of cleanup. We are seeing in the front lines of all these communities the impacts, and we are sounding the alarm. If not us, then who? We got to put that responsibility back on us, back on our leaders. Giving people who have never had power that ability to turn on the light or open their fridge, you know, and actually have it working. It's actually solving a problem that they were told would never get solved. Navajo people are adaptive. We will figure out how to live with this, but part of that is developing smart solutions. That's really what opportunity is about, is trying to do something here so that the families can be together and that they can make a living while living in our ancestral place. When we make a list of our priorities, we want a leader that actually pays attention to the words that are coming out of our communities. We can't afford to ignore climate science. It's obvious that the way we're doing things as it is today, it's not enough. And so we need to have leadership understand that we got to turn this train around as fast as we can.